out. So you stay right there and we'll get you there. Okay, now we're gonna talk about this next item. Okay, all right, we're gonna go to our next item, but before we do that, sorry guys, I was getting some instructions. You can go to hsn.com and you can see the entire Korres collection. What I think you'll find even better is all of the customer picks that are on there. So if you've never tried Korres or you wanna see what the absolute favorites are, it's a really easy way to jump there, and it's easy to shop there too, especially when we get real busy like we are now. All right guys, stay on the line if you will for that great body exfoliating, but now we're moving on to the body tightening. Wow, Stephanie, we've got it all lined up here. You start with exfoliating, then you want to come back with the tightening, which is exciting because this is instantaneous and long-term. And then you're going to layer on the body butter, which we've had earlier and we'll have later on. Let's talk a little bit about why this was developed.
Yeah, this is an amazing price, amazing product, and I'm so glad it's in the show in a duo because the only place that you can get this is at HSN. So super important. I want you to think of this like the serum step for your body, right? So if you are looking for power-packed results, if you are really looking for that tightness, that snap back to the skin, this is your instant result because we have actually taken this whipped cream formula. You can see this dreamy souffle texture, and we have infused it with chock full of hyaluronic acid. So hyaluronic acid is an ingredient that we know can increase your skin moisture levels up to 1,000 times. It holds 1,000 times its weight in water, right? So what do we include with that hyaluronic acid and all these different molecular weights? We actually infuse sea mineral water into this formula. So as the hyaluronic acid goes into your skin, so does the water. It holds onto that water and plumps everything up. And that ultimate intense hydration, which you are going to see in this incredible before and after, is where that tightening effect comes from. So as that skin gets plumped with the moisture, the mineral, seawater, the hyaluronic acid, you can see not just the divot in the middle, but I want you to see the radiating lines and the crepey, thin kind of texture that's coming out. That too is addressed. So imagine your neck, and after one application, this could be your neck.
Look at that on the arm area. And that's such a tough area right there, Stephanie. I mean, what do? You try to put on a little tank and then you look and go, really, really?
Yep, and I keep saying to everybody through this whole visit that I want 2022 to be the year that turtlenecks, long sleeves, and stockings are optional for fashion only, right? That they're not needed because we're trying to cover up. And so all of those areas of laxity of the skin, right, that are so natural as we age and as that elasticity starts to decrease, this instantly addresses them through that tightening, that plumping effect, that hyaluronic acid. I mean, look at the top arm and then look at the bottom arm. And you can see that there's this tightness to the skin that's just from one application. I mean, she just applied this and you can already see the results.
And I look at that, then Patsy's here with me live in the studio too, so you can see, look at the before. Thank you for jiggling that for me. And then, oh, it's not Patsy. Sorry, girl, Linda. It's Linda. Yeah, it's Linda. You know what? I just saw her beautiful hair and I thought, oh, it's Pats. Linda, so you can see the before, look at the bottom. Now, here's the best part. On the before and afters, it's one application. Oh. I always said, I said this last hour with our Nutrisystem, we are a drive-through community. Why? We love stuff right now. We want our information now, we want our money now, we want our food now. Well, you get that with Korres. And this is amazing that in one application, you can see just such dramatic results. Now, we've doubled the offer. Once again, this is an HSN exclusive. Another quick note that I think is so important, especially if you're tuning in and you love Korres, this is finally back in stock. It has been sold out for months and months and months, and we've been waiting for it to come back. Now, Stephanie, I think it's important to note, because it is Korres, you do get this temporary lift. So if you've got a wedding coming up, a big event, you're gonna go on a trip, on a vacation, you're wearing something maybe a little more revealing, or you just wanna lift every day, it's certainly temporary, which is impressive. But also you have great long-term results. Let's get into that a bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's so important for us at Korres that we test this immediately. We test it after a month. We test it after 2 months because we want you to continue to see the results. We want your skin to continue to respond. And so as you continue to use this, you will see the tone of your skin enhance. You will see the texture of your skin enhance. And then, you know, you can use any product over this, Suzanne. If you already have a body cream or a perfume that you like, and so you like the body lotion of that, try this under, or maybe try this at night night, right before you go to bed, and see the difference that it makes, because it really is skincare science with natural botanical ingredients that is going to give you tightness back to the skin in those really, really hard to address areas like this neck.
Oops, sorry, Stephanie. I was getting a quick update. I apologize. My producer was telling me what was going on. All right, guys, so here is the update, too. Several hundred have now been ordered. And again, you know what, when you think about it, wouldn't you love just to have your skin look better instantly? I do. Like, who would you wake up and go, oh, my skin looks so good this morning. What happened? Well, this is instant results. So if you are, let's say you live in a southern state and you're still wearing some short stuff or what have you, maybe you're finally going on a cruise you've waited for 2 years to go on, and you want to look your skin, have your skin look its very best. This is going to give you that instantaneous toning and treatment all built into one. Please remember, we get a double. This is only available here at HSN. And the funny thing is, Steph, and I know you know this, but I've been blessed before 2 years ago to be able to travel a lot of places around the world. And I've been to Greece, and I'll never forget, I walked in this little teeny pharmacy. It was on Mykonos. And I was walking around, and all of a sudden, I hit the whole Korres section. And this pharmacy was itty bitty bitty. It was like a little village pharmacy. And I wouldn't even recognize it as a pharmacy until you walked in. It was so small. And I was like, oh, look, there's Korres, of course. But then the best part was we spent one night at a really nice place, just one night. And I walked into the bathroom, and guess what was sitting there? It was Korres products. And so Korres is known throughout the world and loved by millions and millions, because not only does it work, but it's what they don't put in their products that people love so much. And yet you still get super effectiveness from it, Steph. I love that the Korres team has figured out, hey, we can use all these really unique plants and combinations to give people instant results without having to rely on a ton of harsh and awful ingredients.
It was the basis of how our brand was formed 25 years ago out of Athens' oldest apothecary. The idea that nature can meet science and that your skin naturally recognizes these ingredients, which is so important. The reason that they work, the reason that this soaks into my skin immediately, the reason you see those before and afters is because our skin recognizes this. It's almost like a GPS where it gets right in there and gets to work, because these are not chemicals created in a lab. This tightening souffle is instantaneous, but over time will work, because these are things your skin can work with and can, recognize.
All right, guys, so we're gonna wrap up on that. If you will, just stay right there on the line. We'll keep you updated when that is completely sold out. Just a quick reminder, hey, Kevin, let's give a look if we can.